Okay, I am on 8-1 and 8-2, adding and subtracting polynomials. That is our 8-1, multiplying a polynomial by a monomial. That is 8-2. Here we go with the assignment. So test review, page 452, number 12. So number 12, we have 2xy, negative 3x squared y to the fifth. We need to simplify. So 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. X to the 1, x2 becomes x3, y1, y5 becomes y6. Number 15, we have 2r3t to the third squared. So I'm going to distribute the 3 to everything, so that would be 2 to the third, r to the 9, t to the third. Then I need to distribute the 2 to everything. So that would be 2 to the 6, r to the 18, t to the 6. 2 to the 6 becomes 64, r to the 18, t to the 6. Number 22, we have 12y to the negative 4 over 3y to the negative 5. 12 over 3 reduces to 4. And then we need to switch levels on our negatives. So y to the 4 goes on bottom, y to the 5 goes on top. If they're on top of each other, we subtract, keep at the larger exponent, so that would be 4 to the y. Number 24. I have negative 15, x7, y8, z4 over negative 45, x3, y5, z3. So I need to simplify first. So if I simplify, that becomes 1 over 3. x7, x3 becomes x4 on top. 8 minus 5 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Page 322, number 54. So here's what we have. If the rectangular prism has a volume of 10,080 centimeters to the third, what is the value of x? So I know that the volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. They already gave me the volume is 10,080. My length is 40. My width I don't know. And my height is 14. So 40 times 14 equals 560. So 10,080 equals 560x. Divide by 560. Divide by 560. So 1080 divided by 560 gives me 18. Page 148, number 2. Find the value of x. so that the figures have the same area. So I have two rectangles. Area is base times height. So if I need the same area, I need 25 times x minus 6 to equal 15 times x. So this would be 25x minus 150 equals 15x. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my 25x. 25x. Negative 150 equals negative 10x. Divide by negative 10, and I get 15 equals x. Page 138, number 29. What is the base of the triangle if the area is 56 square meters? So I know the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Okay? So it already gave me 56 as my area. My base, I don't know. My height is 7. And I need to divide this by 2. So I have a denominator, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So that gives me 112 equals 7x. Divide by 7. 112 divided by 7 gives me 16. So 16 equals x. Page 395, number 58. Number 58. So it says that I need to find the volume of this cylinder. So the cylinder, the formula of a cylinder is pi r squared h. So pi, my radius is 2x, and I square that, and my height is 3x squared. So this would be pi, distribute my square, that'd be 2 squared, x squared, times 3x squared. So pi times 4, x squared becomes x to the 4, times 3, so x4. Multiply my front numbers, so that'd be 12 pi x to the 4. And you can go ahead and multiply pi if you want, but I did not. Page 441, number 12. Number 12 says the nth term of this sequence. And it is a geometric. Geometric means I'm multiplying or dividing by the same number. So let's see what I'm dividing by. 112 divided by 84 gives me 1.333. So 1.33 repeating. Okay? So that's what I'm dividing by. If that is what I'm dividing by, then my formula is a sub n equals a1 times r to the n minus 1. So my first term in my sequence is 112. My r is 1 over, since I'm dividing, I need to multiply 1 over 1.3 repeating, raised to the n minus 1. It tells me to find the 9th term. So 112 times 1 over 1.3 repeating. 10 minus 1 is 9. So I would take 112 times 1 divided by 1.3 a bunch, raised to the 9, gives me 8.4. Page 468, number 1. It says determine, so 7ab plus 6b squared minus 2a to the third. Determine whether each expression is a polynomial. So this is a polynomial, and it's a trinomial. Number 7 gives me 2x to the 5 minus 12 plus 3x. It says, oh, sorry, I got to go back here, and it says find the degree. So my largest degree would be 3. My largest degree would be 3. So degree 3. So we got 2x to the 5 minus 12. It says write each in standard form. So this would be 2x to the 5 plus 3x minus 12, because it's got to go in order. Identify the leading coefficient. My leading coefficient would be 2. Number 11, I have 6 x to the third minus 4 plus negative 2x to the third plus 9. So I have a plus in the middle. If I distribute a 1, we got 6x to the third minus 4 minus 2x to the third plus 9. 6x to the third minus 2x to the third, that would give me 4x to the third. Negative 4, positive 9 is plus 5. Number 12, g to the third minus 2g squared plus 5g plus 6 minus g squared plus 2g. So the first thing I need to do is I need to distribute my negative 1. So I got g to the third minus 2g squared plus 5g plus 6, and that's really a 1 in front of my g to the third. If I distribute the negative, that becomes negative 1g squared minus 2g. So now if I combine like terms, I have g to the third, I have no other g to the third, I have a negative 2g squared, negative 1g squared, negative 3g to the third. 5g minus 2g becomes 3g, and then I have a plus 6. Page 474, number 1. I got 5w, and I need to distribute negative 3w squared plus 2w minus 4. So if I distribute this, it'd be 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. 1 plus w squared is w to the third. 5 times 2 is 10. w1 is w squared. 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. W to the first. Number 2, 6g squared, parenthesis 3g to the third, plus 4g squared, plus 10g minus 1. This will have to be my last problem in which I help you guys with, because I won't have enough time. 6 times 3 is 18. G squared, G3 becomes G5. 6 times 4 is 24. G squared becomes G to the 4. 6 times 10 is 60. G squared, G1 becomes G3. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. G squared. I have to be done because that is all the time in which I have.